The Power of the Loner by Miyamoto Musashi has incredible teachings for the modern man. Before we get into this, we must talk about being alone. Is this something you like to do? If yes, you're most likely an introvert. You have hidden qualities. Society tells us that introverts are antisocial, but the truth is, most successful people of billionaires are introverts. Do not get this confused. Most introverts are bums, and they hide their shyness. They hide their social anxiety instead of self-improvement. Weak! Any man can self-improve, and being an introvert isn't an excuse, but can be a massive power. There are tremendous benefits of being alone. We will go over the top 10 qualities of the power of the loner. There's a bonus lesson at the end, so make sure to watch the whole video. Miyamoto Musashi was a Ronin, philosopher, and writer. Musashi was considered a swords master and had 62 duels. Before his death, he wrote a book called Do-Go-Do. We will go over his significant teachings. Number 1. Accept everything just the way it is. Some things cannot be changed. The way of the world, human nature, the past. Accept everything the way it is. Don't dwell on or become overwhelmed by things you can't control. Focus on what is within your sphere of influence. Focus on what you can control, not what you can't. You are better off accepting the world around you and focusing on what you can do within it. Number 2. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. A life self-discipline requires you to pursue what is meaningful and useful, often at the expense of what pleasurable or expedient. When you seek pleasure, it should be from something lasting and present, not something fleeting and detrimental. But we would be wise to focus on the pleasures that last for lifetimes. Number 3. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Maintaining a light sense will facilitate better judgment, adaptability, and growth, and can act as a cure to frustration and pain. Don't take yourself too seriously and be humble by knowing that the world is so much more than yourself. Pay attention to what's around you and seek wisdom from everywhere. Being focused on yourself alone is not the path to wisdom. Number 4. Be detached from desire your whole life long. The point should not be to chase your dreams, but to live your life as it unfolds. Goals are great, but don't let them determine your happiness. Dwelling on what ifs and questioning your decisions only diminish the time you have on this world. Number 5. Do not regret what you have done. I understand life can be hard, but no matter what you're going through, mistakes are part of life, and those lessons are a part of you. No matter the story, a man can't feel regretful for himself. It gives us excuses to fail. There's nothing good ever comes from it. Always remind yourself there are successful people out there who use their pain to push forward. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, use pain to rise to the top. Number 6. Never be jealous. Conscious use of social media. Most people don't consciously use social media. They scroll and watch stories of other people. That's why our mental health suffers. Focus. This makes us feel dissatisfied and jealous. Comparison is a thief of joy. There's no point of being jealous of other individuals and getting down on yourself. This can cause you to close your mind to what is possible. Your capability are impacted considerably by watching comparable others succeed or fail. Leave and focus on your life. Am I being productive or am I just wasting time? Number 7. Never let yourself be saddened by a separation. Losing a loved one or breaking up with your partner is not easy, but this is another form of practicing detachment. While grief is a normal human emotion, understand and accept that all things, the event, relationship, and even life itself comes to an end. This allows you to prioritize, maintain presence, appreciate things more fully, and live with a sense of urgency. Number 8. Resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. Let go of resentment. A lot of people hold grudges in their heart without even knowing whether if it's against other people or something happened to them. They have a form of hatred in their heart, and this keeps them from true inner peace. Learn to forgive others. Forgiveness is the real key of inner peace and happiness. Number 9. Do not fear death. This may sound horrible, but we will die one day. Live your life and only caring for about things that are worth caring about.
Knowing we are on the path of leading to death may sound sad, but it's a part of life. It will make you realize overcome fear or failure or embarrassment. Whenever you think about someone's negative opinion, you are gifted with life, a mind, and spirit. You can accomplish anything. No one's opinion should never waste your life and what your potential is.
Number 10.
You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. Your time on this world is short, but your legacy and what that means will far outlast you. Be sure to act with this thought in mind. Don't do things that can't live with. The actions make the man. Don't forget to show us some love. If you made it this far, you'll learn the most important lesson. There are always two types of labels. One of them is a bias label. You should always question, how can this be? Toxic masculinity is a label that society has given. Why? Because it's made by people who are against masculinity. Same comparison can be made for introverts versus extroverts. Introverts are considered to be less than extroverts, socially awkward and shy. They don't understand the true meaning of introverts. None are better than the other. If you use introvert to cope with social anxiety and shyness and other things, the label is a curse. But if you see introvert for what it is, the definition of introvert can be a powerful quality. The true definition and all its advantages. Trust me, I know this isn't easy, but with patience and training on the art of being alone it can give you. I hope to see you in the next video.